This is from about 3 weeks ago with the 5.3 right after we got it dyno tuned. Listen closely to when we get it back on the trailer. Was not happening.
It just shut off.
Yeah?
I think it needs rod bearings.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to That Gardener's Garage. As you've seen in the other video, we lost all oil pressure in this old girl, so out she comes again. Good thing I actually got main bearings, rod bearings. So I actually have everything to do it already on the shelf, but it just puts us down for more time. So stick with us. We're gonna get right into the meat and potatoes of this video, not talk about it too much. As you can tell, we already got the radiator out, water pump off. Yep, so dang it, it sucks, but man, let's get to it. It's the next morning. We ended up getting the intake off yesterday, all the exhaust off, pulled the wiring harness. Obviously labeled it because I won't remember exactly where it goes. But yes, as you can see, we got it separated from the transmission, about to be pulled up and out. Yeah, went to dinner with my wife last night, so ended up not being able to pull it out last night. That's why we are back here this morning. Bye-bye. Good boy, there to go, baby. All right, let's get it out. Come on. We got her out. It fought tooth and nail. Now we're playing a little switcheroo, the 6.0 I had in the corner, because I need to use that stand, because we're gonna rip her apart today and see what the heck went wrong. Man, I'm telling you, it fought me. It got me good, but we were successful. We got her out. Let's dig into it, boys. All right, guys, so got the motor on the ground, was pulling this 6.0 out and getting ready to swap it on the stand with the 5.3, and then I started thinking and looking at the 6.0, and man, it really does not look that bad. I mean, there's some dirtiness in there, but we're gonna get all that cleaned out. Honestly, it does not look that bad. I don't know why I'd never have ran this before. So you guys already know where I'm going with this. 6.0 is getting prepped, going in the drift truck. Clearly, we're gonna have to go back and get it retuned, but I guarantee my boy Geith is gonna work with me and barely charge me. Hopefully, I still want to pay him for his time. You know what I mean? But no, hopefully not a full price. Yep. So stick with us. 6.0 getting prepped, going in today, boys. I just got to get some head gaskets and get all the heads. I got new heads, new to me heads in the backyard on the shelf in the shed. So man, we're gonna have to go dig those up, get some new head gaskets, like I said, get it installed. But man, 6.0 guys, 6.0 stock, but hey, 6.0 baby. Stick with us. We're gonna get this bad girl in. What's up, guys? So I had a little hunch, and I'm glad I did what I did. I pulled the oil pan off of the 6.0 before I put it together, and I found this piece of metal in there. And to me, this, I didn't run this part number. It's a GM part number right there. Looks to me like a rod bearing. So looks like both these motors are smoked for rod bearings. I haven't pulled this windows tray off yet. Getting ready to pull it right now, see what we got. But the bearings that I do have high performance rod bearings, main bearings right here, fit all the GM size motors. Obviously it's just the bore size is different. So right here we're kind of in both the same stage. So either put the rod bearings in the 5.3 or put the rod bearings in the 6.0. What do you think we're doing? We're putting the rod bearings in the 6.0. So depending on if the rod or if the crank is smoked on both of them, I still got to check both of them, but gotta check this windows tray right now while we got you guys here. Let's pull it off. All right, first things first, nothing jumping out to me. Don't see anything honestly, but oh, back and forth. Obviously it goes back and forth, but we're looking from side to side action. I gotta spin the motor over and get these two up here. Stick with us. All right, guys, turn that squeaky sucker off. But obviously the motor's still not back in there. 5.3 did not last too long. We got the heads pulled off of it. 6.0 is getting dialed in. 6.0 is going into the truck. We just did brand new push rods, brand new head gaskets, brand new bolts. What else, man? We flipped it over, checked all the rod bearings, and shook everything, and everything was fine. I spun it over real good. I actually put it on the drill and spun it, and I couldn't find where that main bearing came from. I actually Googled that part number, and it said it was a main bearing. So I actually looked on the windage tray on the top, and there was no marks, nothing. Looked under, there was no marks. I don't know how that main bearing got chewed up and got in there. And there was only one. There was no shavings, no nothing, just that main bearing. So what I'm thinking, what I'm banking on is this motor, somebody stole the oil pan, something like that. I got this motor from a junkyard, so whatever oil pan maybe came on this motor, somebody needed it. I don't know. We're just gonna pretend that we didn't see them, put everything all back together, put it in, fire it up. We're clearly need to get it tuned again, but I'll bet you my boy Guy will hook me up with a tune. Cheap, because it's within 2 weeks. So plan to start stabbing this motor in today, out in one day, back in the same day. So 6.0 boys, going in. Stick with us. It's been about a week. Motor is in the truck, as you can see. Oh man, it has been a hassle, I'm telling you. But radiator's filled up. We got to put oil in it still. I ended up pulling the whole motor and trans out. I ended up having the wrong what's it called? I want to say throwout bearing, pilot bearing. So I was using a pilot bearing for Silverado, and this transmission is out of a Camaro or a Corvette. So I needed to use a way different pilot bearing, so it would not accept. We were off by like that much. I would get it all together, get the bolts in, and it just would not close all the way up together, the motor and the transmission. Tried and tried, pulled it out right here on the ground, and it still would not accept it. So I don't know how I figured it out, but oh, I do remember how I figured it out. The actual shaft and the bearing had a little bit of grease on there, and when you pull grease away and it makes that little spreading, can't really explain it. I could tell they met though, so they were bottomed all the way out and it wouldn't go any further. So put two and two together and got the correct one, got an extra one so we don't go through that again. But yes, we got this 6.0 in, all installed, exhaust on. I just need to put the battery in still and put oil in this old girl. So oil we are using is obviously Shell Rotella T4 1540. Yeah, stick with us. We'll get this old girl oiled up, and I'm gonna turn it over without the ignition so it'll pump oil through it and see if the 6.0 will fire on the 5.3 tune. So we still need to get it tuned. All right, truck is full of oil. Just checked it. Gotta do one more thing. Gotta actually get this battery. Had it on the trickle charger. If I can even speak today. Trickle charger setting. So let's turn the motor over and see what it does, I guess. Oh, I forgot to mention to you guys. I pulled off all the main caps and made sure that the retainers were still there. The retainers, yeah, I believe they're called retainers. So main studs, main bearings, whatever, everything was there. I freaking double checked everything. We're not gonna flip that one. We're just gonna turn this old girl over. Everything sounds good. Got the hood off still. Probably not gonna put the hood back on until it's running, because just keep coming back off. All right, that's gotta have oil in the oil pump, so we're going hot, baby. We're gonna hop out and check, make sure there's no fuel leaks first. And we just had the truck tuned for that 5.3 over there, so this is a 6.0 now. Neutral. Oh, it's tuned for sure. Ooh. Didn't even look at the oil pressure. Try to get it running again. Ooh, that tune is way wrong. $45, 43. My foot's on the gas. It needs to be tuned real bad. Okay. Whew, it's real. It smells super rich. It needs to be tuned. I can smell fuel like a son of a gun. It runs. I mean, I didn't really hear any noises. It had 45 pounds of oil pressure. That's a good sign. Man, it is super rich. It does not like that tune. Whew. So I guess now I just need to make a appointment for the tune guy again. So, man, I don't know if it's the end of the video. Probably get the whole tune on the roller dyno in this video, but man, 6.0 is running. But boom, stick around, we'll get this thing dyno tuned, and 6.0 ripping, baby. She sounded like she was just, I mean, it's hard to tell. It's running though, so boom, get on the dyno. Doesn't sound quite right. Sounds good right here though. Stay with us. Dude. Sounds pretty gnarly. Alright guys, just did the first pull, made 317. So you just did a tune in and we're gonna get another pool going, so stick with us. Put your comments down right now what you think it's gonna make. I said 378. Sure what that one made, but it tapped the rev limiter, so it's sounding good, man. Not making any noises. Motor's running strong. How much was that one? A little less.
But it didn't spin. I think the other one is inaccurate. But
Okay. 297. It's all right. It's all right. I think the last one spun, so we're getting there, boys. At least she's running.
Hell yeah.
Seriously. My bad. That one made. We'll see. Let's go check, see what that one made. $309. Yes, sir. 6-0 holding on strong. All right, guys, 309. So that's the third pull. Stick with us. We'll get another pull going. I'm all going live on YouTube also. Yes, sir. Stick with us. All right, guys. So I believe we did 4 pulls. 319 is the high peak horsepower we made with this stock 6.0. But it developed a slight lifter tick. It would come and go. So guys telling me it's the plunger inside the lifter. But we got brand new lifters at the house. Obviously, you just need to swap it out. Just time, man. So stick with us and get this bad girl back on the trailer and get her home. 6.0, tuned up. Come on. Sounds good. Stick with us, we'll get on the trailer. Nah, that sounds good, dude.
About to load her up. Yeah, she sounds healthy. She's looking good. Hell yeah.
Brother. Stink. Yeah. All right, guys. Obviously, we got the 6.0 tune. She's sounding a lot better. We got to switch out the lifters, but it comes and goes. That plunger, like I was telling you. But we'll get her strapped down and go get us some food, brother.
Yeah, sounds good.
Stick with us. Get her strap down, head home. Don't press that button on the top, brother. All right, guys. We just left the tuner. We're stopping and checking the straps. We just went down a real bumpy road before we hop on the freeway. But man, C10 is running good. What's up, brother? He's riding on a rim. Wow. No tire. All right, boys. Let's get back home. Hey, well, I got you here. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Definitely going to be seeing more drift truck content coming up, baby.